10th of November 2020 and welcome to the first of my winter vlogs. It's 8:15 on a very mild morning and I'm on peg 8 to start my winter vlogs at Stockton Reservoir. So 2020 has been a bit of a write-off for me this year. For lockdown, being furloughed, did have a lot of spare money on me to go fishing, and this year I've hardly been as much as I wanted to. So the last 2 winters vlogs I've been trying to target certain size of fish and species. This winter vlogs are just going to be just a diary of my fishing really. Thought I'd start here for a change of scenery as I haven't fished it much in the last couple of years. Fishing somewhere a bit different on my lake that I don't usually fish either, which is on the boards, so I don't feel they're very safe. As you can see, they look very unstable to me. I'm fishing very mobile today. Haven't brought a lot of kit with me, so I can quickly pack up and move if I need to. I've already seen 3 fish top now in another corner of the lake that I can see in the distance. And if I haven't had a touch in the next couple of hours, I think I'll be moving around there, try and get on the fish. I'll just stick it out here though. There's been a couple of signs, a couple of bubbles come up where I put a bit of bait in. Fishing strictly boilies today. And I'm gonna hope that I'll have a carp or 2 to show you how to start off my winter vlog. So only 2.5 hours into the session, I'm up stood on the next peg along on the board, so I can get a better view of the lake from behind the islands. 4 fish are topped on the far side of the lake to where I am, but also 4 fish are topped in the corner to my right down the end of the board. It's only about 3 foot, so it's quite shallow water, but it is mild for the time of year. And I've already got a rod down there when the second fish showed. I haven't put any bait in that bit. So I'm fishing strictly boilies today. But with these fish showing around the lake, like I said earlier, I'm fishing mobile. I'm getting itchy feet. I'm seriously considering the move already. Just after my last clip, I have another bloke's come onto the lake and he's moved right into the showing fish. And in the last hour, I'll just zoom in. Don't know if you'll be able to see it. The gap in the reeds there, 7 or 8 fish are now showing in that bit, and the new bloke's come along is fishing right on there. So what I've done now because of that is I've put in, I don't know, 70 or 80 boilies onto the spot I'm fishing. I've moved my right hand rod from down in those margins to back onto the spot I've been baiting up. So I've probably put out now 100, 120 boilies. It's a well-stocked fishery. The new bloke that's come onto the lake, he's spotting away, putting a bit of bait out. And the other 3 lads have all put a bit of bait out. Bailiff tells me last night was the first night he's not had no one on the lake in months. So the fish must still be getting a little bit of bait in here. Although the water's cold, it is a mild day. So let's just see what happens. It's just past 1 o'clock and disaster struck. I've had one. I've got it all the way into close to me. And he's managed to get under the boards and the hook's pulled. I changed the bait on one of the rods and it's worked. They've been out there for about an hour. I haven't put any more bait out. I hadn't cast out again since my last cast when I put a load of bait out. But one of the rods I dropped a little bit closer to me, maybe 5-10 yards closer, not a lot, and changed the bait on. And that's the one that seems to have produced a run. I've now got both rods a little bit closer to me, put on the baited spot, and both rods on the same bait. Fingers crossed for the next 3 or so hours I can get another run and redeem the one I've just lost. It's been over an hour since I lost that fish, and now the sun's come out for the first time today. In the last hour though, since that last fish, 4 carp have tops between these 2 islands in front of me and 1 right on my spot. So the confidence levels are slowly growing, but I'm slowly running out of time to nick a bite before it gets dark. 2 minutes after that last clip of recording, my right hand rod's gone into meltdown, and this 11 3/4 pound common concentrated on. Gonna let it get under the boards, and there we go. Stockton Reservoir common carp. And to get him back in, put a smile on my face, made up for losing the last one, and see if I can't get another before it's own time. It's just gone 3 and I've had another run. Fortunately it's got a snag on the side of the island and straightened my hook out. That's a loss, 2 losses, and only landed 1. Well, I've had another run and it's gone in the same snag that I lost the last one in, somewhere underneath that willow tree. So what I've done is I've put the rod on the rest, slacked the line off. I'm going to hope that it finds its way out. In the meantime, I'll put one in the margins for the last hour or so, just off the end of that board. So hopefully one of the bigger fish will be lurking around under these boards, as there's been fish jumping next to the margins down here in the last 20 minutes and next to the islands. So they are in the shallower water. The carp gods must be smiling on me. I've got it out of the snag. Right then, we managed to land it. It's been horrible for a photo, but here it is. 15 and a quarter. Beautiful size. That's the nicest, oh, till he did that. That's the nicest it's been. It took me an age to get a photo, so I'm quickly getting back in. So I can't moan that. I've lost 2. I managed to land 2. The carp gods must have been smiling on me for it to come out of that snag. Just from having slack line on for about 5 or so minutes, and then it started taking line again all of a sudden. And it means it come out of the snag, and luckily I managed to keep it away from the boards, unlike the first fish that I lost, and land it. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to start packing up, and unless I catch another one, thanks for watching, and please see all my other videos.